Alright, I'm finally ready to enter lunatic Pandora after almost 500 hours. And just thought I'd quickly show how I'm going. When I started this game, all I wanted to start off with was a no character deaths game. And it's sort of just gotten a bit crazier as time's gone on. If I could go back in time, I would have made damn sure that Claire and Irvine both had no kills, but what can you do? I didn't decide that I knew I wanted at least one person with 0 kills, and that was always going to be Selfie. Yeah, it was actually pretty easy keeping their kills down, and I should have done better. Only escaped the one battle. Haven't used any GFs at all. Have no intentions of using any GFs at all. What else? Got a decent amount of cards. I've never reset the game at all because of cards. That's been one of my rules from the start. And because of that, well, not because of that, but if I had been resetting, obviously I would have made sure that this didn't happen. And this is the sort of thing, it'd be hard to make this happen even if you wanted it to. Every single region has random. So that's made getting cards very interesting. That's no exaggeration. Every single random has region. Quite a lot of them have plus. And without resetting, the worst one was when I versed Piet. I hadn't saved for 4 hours, and at one point I was at least 7 GF and character cards that I'd lost to him. And I managed to get them more back though, without having to restart. Well, restarting wasn't really an option when it had been that long since I'd saved. But yeah, so got a decent amount of items. What else have I refused to use? No encounter none. I didn't even let him learn it. I didn't even let him learn encounter half or encounter none. I'll let him learn them like right at the end of the game, because I do want to have everything completed. Haven't upgraded anyone's items, weapons yet. They're all as base as they can be. Same with people's. I don't even know what you'd have to do. I've never used Cell. I haven't even used her to attack or ever use a limit break, so I don't know what you even have to technically do to unlock her limit breaks. I thought full cure was just automatic, so I guess it doesn't technically get unlocked until you use her limit break, and this is the first time I even actually looked, to be honest. I guess you have to use limit and scroll through, and once you see full cure and use it, that's when it appears there. But yeah, I haven't read any of the magazines for him. Well, I think just upgrading flame squall's weapons is what gives him his limits. Haven't done any of hers. I'm just going to do them right at the end before the point of no return, and then get all those items back up to 100, with the exception of the power generator and the laser cannon. I'm happy with where those numbers are at. Oh, and the missiles and the black holes. I've used his shot mainly for fighting tonberries, because I couldn't let my characters, the main ones, because they've killed so many things, I couldn't let them get hit with everybody's grudge, so I'd have to use Irvine to get their HP down. And I should only have Angelo's search for her. Probably as soon as I get past the point of no return, I'll probably start learning all the rest. Yes, okay. So yeah, that's it. I've got some decent magic for everyone. I've got at least 100 of every single different type of magic. So even like, you know, fire, thunder, blizzard. So I've got my main 3 with mostly all the same. I just sort of got a couple of random ones at the end because I just ran out of room for all the others. Because they do have a whole bunch of magics that are basically useless. But yeah, I decided I wanted at least 100 of everything. I'm going to go redo all my GFs. At the moment, I've kind of just got them all on the 3 main characters, but I'm going to go through and redo them all. And just sort of have like two or 3 per character. Yeah, they've all got decent stats. I did my best with not leveling them up. And mainly using Quistis was mainly the main person I'd use to kill everything until I could get, you know, as many of the bonuses as I could. But yeah, they're all going to get the important stats to 255. What else? So I may as well quickly go through. So I'm refusing. I'll go on ability. Oh yeah, I'm not modding any cards. Like absolutely, like no rare cards, even though the game doesn't actually consider them rare, because you can just mod them and then win them back. I think that's ridiculous. So there's no way I'm doing that. Right at the very end, because it's impossible to get a Knight's Code otherwise, I will have to mod, I think it's Gilgamesh, and win that back, just so I can get a Knight's Code. I can't believe there's one item in the whole game that you can't get without modding a card. One of the few stupid things about this game. I think it's one of the best games of all time. I love it, hence why I was willing to put so much time into this. And also, as you can see, if you know, I've refused to do the card queen quest, because that's literally got to be the stupidest side quest in any game I've ever seen or even heard of in my life. And because I'm refusing to restart because of cards, yeah, it's doing that quest was never even an option. The only time I ever actually, because usually what I used to do up until I did this, like playing, you know, over the last 20 years, however many times I've played and finished Final Fantasy VIII, I would, if I knew there was a random one coming up, especially the first one, Dollet, trying to get the Siren card, I would save before, you know, play it safe and save before any random card encounters. And I did do that in this save file at Dollet, but that was the only time. After that, I just went, you know what, whatever. If I'm a good enough card player like I think I am, I should be able to get myself out of any trouble. And in the end I did. That Piet wasn't the only one. There are other times where I was like, you know, up to 4 character and GF cards down, and I managed to get them all back. I've clipped absolutely all of it. I clipped everything from about the 20-hour mark. So I've got a lot of videos out there, but yeah. That's my save file. And also, oh yeah, so I have never used where is it anyway? Oh yeah, I've never used Core Shop or Junk Shop. I only physically go to shops. Normally, I would never use anything that gives you invincibility, but not being able to die, and not being able to have any of my characters die, and you know, Light Pillar, I had no choice. I used 3 hero trials against Ultima Weapon, which I wasn't impressed about, but you probably could kill it fast enough, but I needed to mug the 3 stars, because, you know, if you don't refine cards, then you can only get 3 of them, and I wanted all 3 of them. And I was not going to sacrifice that. And also, once I got those forced encounters, I'm pretty sure you can go reset all the Steam, and then redo it properly, where you go into the Steam room and get more. But I was like, nah, if I've taken advantage of these forced encounters, then putting up with it, and I'm going to have to, you know, battle my way down to get to ultimate weapon. And there was no way I was going to battle. It takes like a good half an hour to get down there. And so yeah, to do that and to keep restarting and to hopefully, you know, mug the 3, because I think I only had like a 3% mugging chance. And also, you know, kill him before he gets a single light pillar off. And one of the battles that I did, I only had to try a few times. One of the battles I did, just bang bang, 2 light pillars straight out of the gate. So I know Omega weapon can use light pillar as well, so I assume I'll probably use 3 more hero trials. For Omega weapon, I don't think you need to steal. I think you get a 3 stars as an item after the battle, so I should be able to. They last quite a while. With your speed and constantly attacking or using limit breaks or whatever, the invincibility lasts quite a while. Even though like it literally only lasts like 20 seconds, I think, of like real time. But yeah, what else have I refused to use? I'm not going to use the ribbon ability. Oh yeah, that's what. I'll check my junctions real quick. Oh, that's doing this challenge. You need a death on your status defense as early as possible. I've never used status junction attack. I've never used elemental attack or defense. The game's easy enough without it. As you can see, I don't equip evade or luck. It's just, yeah. I had evade equipped on someone for a while just because I had it available to me, and like so many attacks from enemies, like they were doing so little damage anyway, and then when they were sort of missing more frequently because I had my evade up a bit, I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to take evade off. But yeah, that's about it. I've just got to get through Lunatic Pandora, get through Ultimecia's castle, beat Omega, and I'm done. Yeah, that's going to be 500 hours when it ticks over again. Oh yeah, also I've tried to save, because it's not that hard of a challenge, I've tried to sort of even it out by saving as infrequently as possible. So this is every single save that I've made. And my goal was to, you know, finish the game and have what I wanted done before, like only using the 60 blocks, and I'm only just going to make it. These 2 are going to be my last 2 saves, and then that one's going to be my save where I mod Gilgamesh's card and get that Knight's Code, and then finish the game off from there. Which, yeah, not impressed about, but what can you do? So yeah, here's the rest of them. Yeah, at first, I wanted my average to be at least 4 hours per save, and then at first I had no intention of getting 100 of so many items, 100 of cards. Like literally, I just wanted like 1 to 2 of every item, and then I just started getting crazier and crazier with it. And so yeah, my average is what's that, 57. So it's well over 8 hours per save, and that's like, I don't pause. I never pause. All in all, I probably had like 10 to 20 super quick pee breaks, the majority of them being just during Angelo searching. Just running out for the like 2 minutes that it takes to get to the toilet and come back. I've never like left Angelo searching. I've only ever done manual Angelo searching, other than those, you know, several pee breaks. Which it was pretty painful. Not a fan of Angelo searching, but to get those sort of numbers for those items, you didn't have much of a choice. So yeah, it would have been. If I can't get 100 of anything, I'll sort of, as you can see, like try to at least get double digits. I would have liked to have gotten the Mog's amulets or the friendships and the Aegis amulets up. but you know, whatever. At the end of the day, it's a pretty... Oh, and I don't usually automatically sort. I like having the items in my own specific order that I've come up with. Like, you know, here trying to have all the magazines in the one, or in the 2 pages. And then having all your recovery, and then all your GF items. And then here just trying to have all the... Because if you sort them all out, like, I don't know, maybe those powders go together, I'm not sure, but so many items don't. So I just try and group them all together nicely, you know. Got your fangs, and then all Quistis's items. And yeah, I basically, from here on out, yeah, I just sort of try and group them in with their names. Got all my stones there, and then a few more stones. Got all my rings there together. And then from here I just went with, you know, 20, 40, 60, 20, 40, 60. But yeah. Some of those items were very painful to get, especially some of those items to 100. Dark matters, shaman stones. But yeah, that's about it. Tomorrow I'm gonna keep going. Oh yeah, I suppose I should show that I actually am only up to the lunatic Pandora. There's your little cinematic to bust our way in. I haven't gotten Odin yet. Originally I wasn't going to because I hate the way Cypher is built. I know it's powerful, it annihilates everything, and then here Cypher picks his sword up and slices it in half. It's so stupid if you ask me. But I'm a completionist, and I feel like the Gilgamesh is there to be, you know, acquired in quotation marks. I think I've got to do it. So I'm gonna, yeah, before I get to the point of no return, I'm gonna get Odin. I'm hoping I can get from, after I beat him, get to Cypher without him killing anything. So we'll see how I go with that. Even though I'm pretty sure it's not in the tutorial, in the information section. But just, you know, I would know. Even if it's not recorded here, I would know that he's killed someone, and I'd feel like it's a little incomplete. But yeah, look at the kill count on some of these. Oh, so with Flame, his enemy kills and enemies killed. I don't know if that's going to go up into the 5 digits. I assume it will. Honestly, I didn't even think it would go into the 4 digits. I thought it would just stop at 999. So it probably will just keep going. In which case, if it doesn't, I want Omega Weapon to be his 9,999th kill. If it does, I want Omega Weapon to be his 10,000th kill, and then that's it. I'm either going to leave him on 9,999 and not kill anything else, or leave him on 10,000 and not kill anything else. So, just, I don't know. That's just what I want to do. Although I might make an exception and have him, you know, be the one to finish off like Griever, Ultimecia. I mean, you can't even see your stats after that anyway. See what happens. Yeah, that's about all of it.